All right. Welcome to another episode of PMD Football Talk. Let's go.
Coming to you live straight from P. Dizzle's house is M.
Right.
Schweezy. The dog equals up.
As always, M. Schweezy, P. Dizzle, D. Weezy here, talking football, recaps, pick'ems. You already know. Week 14 is over with. We're on to week 15. But before we get into the pick'ems for week 15, let's get into week 14. How we doing, boys?
I'm feeling good after last week. Feeling good. I had a lot of solid picks.
That's right.
I got climbed back up. I'm feeling good going into week 15.
As you should. Looking at the standings here, you gaining some ground here. 73 wins.
It's really close.
Pat 76. I'm squeaking ahead by one now. I had a healthy lead there. Yeah, that's right. Mike.
It's almost like that's like the Dallas Cowboy Houston Texans game right there.
Squeezing it out. Squeezing it out.
I think we have a 4-game difference. I think that was a 4-point difference.
It was. Yeah. Mike, we already talked about it, but I got to shout out again. Dude, 100%. 100% on them Sunday night games.
And you know what's crazy is...
And I joked with you. I was like, I'm changing my pick.
It's Sunday night, man. That's prime time. That's M. Schweezy time. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. All right, so we got started a little late last week. We had to record, on Friday night, Saturday, something like that. So we already did the recap for the Thursday night game. We already know what happened to Raiders-Rams. Rams won, close one. Baker Mayfield, deuces up.
Baker for MVP.
So moving on, we got the Ravens, Steelers. What's that?
I said Baker for MVP.
MVP. Most valuable player of the week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not even that. MVP of the last 8 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so what did I say? We got, we had the Ravens going into Pittsburgh playing the Steelers. Steelers 14, Ravens 16. Not much to say about this one. Trubisky was quarterbacking for the Steelers, threw a touchdown.
Where'd that come from? Were we expecting him or like...
Didn't pick it. He was in concussion protocol.
I know, I'm just saying, like...
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was on a team, to be honest.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we figured it was going to be a close one with Trubisky coming in after that, right? Oh, my goodness. How does that happen?
Keep it on.
Put it back.
Right? Oh, man. But, no. Huntley was able to come in and get that W.
The Huntley versus Trubisky game, probably the least watched game of the season. Ravens pulled it out. That's all I got.
Yep. All right.
I think Huntley's still in concussion protocol.
Is he?
Yeah, we might not even see him this week. And they play Saturday, I believe.
All right. Well, next 1 o'clock game, we had Cleveland Browns going into Cincinnati playing the Bengals. Deshaun Watson, 26 for 42, 276 yards for a touchdown. Wasn't enough, though. Bengals 23, Browns 10. Bengals coming away with that W. Joe Mixon getting it done on the ground, sort of. 14 carries for 96 yards. Welcome back.
Joe Cool does it again. That's all I got.
That's right. Hey, when you got Jamar Chase,
Deshaun actually played a little bit this week. He wasn't embarrassing like he usually is, or he was last week. Touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah, cool Joe, man. He's cruising right now.
Got Joe Square
Yep.
there.
I mean, dude, when you got Jamar Chase,
he had a good game for his first
you're in
week.
business. He did.
Oh, second week back.
Well, yeah.
He did. He had a good game last week, too.
I knew what you meant. Yep. 10 receptions, 119 yards for a touchdown. Thank you, sir. Fantasy team got me into the playoffs.
Speaking of playoffs, we play each other this week, Swag.
My team's coming for your team.
My team
Watch
just
it.
put up 79 points last week. It was little scary.
Yeah, my team didn't really show up this week because they're just, mentally preparing for the fantasy playoffs.
So, imagine having the number 2 ranked player in fantasy, the number 3 ranked player in fantasy, and the number 5th ranked player in fantasy, and not making the playoffs because you have the commissioner's curse. That would be you.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
He has the most points scored in the league, and he's not in the playoffs.
And the most points against. So it's been a great time. Been a great ride.
I had the most points against in our league, I think, the last couple of years. So I feel your pain. I do. I do feel your pain. All right. Moving on. Texans, Cowboys. 23 Texans, 27 Cowboys. That was a close one. That was a close one. Yo, Dak Prescott, 24 for 39, 284 yards, 1 touchdown. Couple interception, maybe 2 interceptions. Now it's a little
I
foggy.
loved every second.
Now it's a little foggy because I was on edge at the end of that game.
It had y'all nervous.
But Dameon Pierce came out, still had a game, 22 carries, 78 yards,
Freezing.
touchdown.
We're frozen. Technical difficulties.
Uh-oh.
Are you back?
Oh, he's back.
We lost you for a second, dude.
Oh, did you?
Got that touchdown.
Yeah, we did.
2 minutes, 39 seconds.
Okay. Uh-oh.
We're
Well,
back. You're back now.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
all.
Hopefully we're back all right.
Yeah.
No, all I really had to say about that was, Dak Prescott came out, threw a touchdown, over 250 yards. Dameon Pierce still got it done on the ground. He fell in the end zone.
He looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, he also got a little banged up there, too. So I think he's got a high ankle sprain now. So have to monitor that for those of you who got him in your fantasy lineups. But yeah, no, Cowboys came away with the win. I mean, they better be awake now. Can't be slipping up like that.
Hey, for some reason, not that I'm salty or anything, but for some reason, you guys are still the Super Bowl favorites.
Well, that's because, all right, so that game wasn't as lopsided. If you look at the score, you're like, wow, yeah, that was really close. But, I mean, the Cowboys muffed the punt, gave him 7 points right there at the beginning of the game. Then Dak Prescott threw it to Dalton Schultz. Boyd tipped it up, interception, another free 7 points. I mean, they let him in that game right away. They were just trying to give the game away, like they do fairly often.
I'm just saying.
So, and I'm just saying that's why. But yeah, I mean, they got it done. That defense came through like they normally do. All right, next up we had the Jacksonville Jaguars going into Tennessee.
Am I the only one who picked Jacksonville? Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I didn't think Derrick Henry could have a bad week. That many weeks in a row.
He did not have a bad week.
He had a great first quarter.
Well, yeah, there you go. True.
The Titans have a problem where they get behind by so much that they can't rely on Henry. They just have no other options.
Right. Yeah.
I have a friend.
We got a guest speaker.
I have a friend.
What's up, Gronk?
Want to say something to the people?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, man. All right.
Well, go Jacksonville. I love a good underdog story. They played well. They did maintain Derrick Henry, but it wasn't enough. He couldn't carry fully. So
Right. Yeah. At the end of the day, Jacksonville 36, Titans 22. Titans are dropping. Not looking good. Next up, we had Minnesota Vikings going into Detroit playing the Lions. We all were heavy on the Lions last week. 34-23. Lions come away with the victory. Kirk Cousins still had a day. I'll give him that. 31 for 41, 425 yards,
Now,
2 touchdowns, and Justin Jefferson, hands down, had the best
did
game
Kirk
of his life.
Cousins have a day, or did he just put the ball in the right hands and the other person had a day?
That's why I ended with Justin Jefferson having his career day, right? I mean, I said it before. They need to just get him the ball. He's obviously the best player on the team. Like, just find him the ball, and you will have a chance to win. And even that didn't get it done, which is why I've been so salty about the Vikings for the past, 2 months. They get
Bro
exposed in
averaged
the air,
20 yards a catch.
right?
Like that's an insane stat.
That's yep.
Still
I don't know, man.
Still caught that out.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. What did Jared Goff throw for? Did he throw for over 300? He had to.
With 3 tutties.
That's right. That's because of Vikings defense.
He had a good game.
It is kind of insane to get 223 yards and not get in the end zone. That's a lot of running.
That's a lot of running.
Right?
Yeah.
Man. All right. Next up, we had the New York Jets playing the Buffalo Bills. We all had the Bills winning that.
We had a lot of the same picks this week.
Yeah, I think I don't know if everybody agreed, but I thought it was going to be somewhat of a close game. I mean, Bills 20, Jets 12. I thought it was going to be a much high scoring game than that.
Yeah, I did too.
It was pretty stale the first half. I actually didn't expect it to be so stale, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. I mean,
from Josh and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. I mean that Jets defense is pretty good. So, but
Yeah, absolutely.
right. So, I mean I guess that was the story there. I mean, dude, did you guys see Mike White in and out of the game? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Dude got taken away like in an ambulance. Like, he just kept playing. Like, that dude,
Hey,
hats off to him.
Right?
you know the saying. Mike White for president.
Mike White for press. All right, what we got next? The last 1 o'clock game on our slate here. Philadelphia Eagles going into New York, playing the Giants. We all had the Eagles playing that or winning that, which they did very convincingly, 48-22. Wasn't even close.
I,
I mean, Saquon had 28 yards on us. It's pretty good.
all I'm gonna say is Bird Gang for L. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we mention it every week now. Jalen Hurts MVP. I mean, dude's getting it done.
I think the Giants have started to actually show their true identity with the tie against the Commanders, their bye week, and now playing us not doing very well. I think that's what we're going to get pretty much the rest of the season from them.
Right. I think
mediocre gameplay, might be able to sneak out a couple close wins, but probably not going to make that final 7th spot in the playoff for the NFC.
I feel like they won a lot of our games early on in the season with Saquon, and like the last 4 to 5 weeks, Saquon has not been what he was in the weeks 1 through 5.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'd be interested to go back and look at his number of attempts and stuff like that. Like, are they trying not to like rely on him too much, so he's just like running him into the ground like they've been doing?
Yeah,
but I mean, if you have a chance to make the playoffs, which they haven't had in a couple years, why would you not use that as a way to get into the playoffs? At least in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm curious.
Yeah,
I thought you were trying out.
Yeah, I was. I signed up for the Colts when Jeff Saturday was fired.
Oh, okay. Mike Sunday over here. All right.
Yeah, Mike Sunday.
All right. We got Kansas City Chiefs going into Denver.
I thought Denver was going to pull this out.
Dude,
Scary
that
for
was-
a little bit. That was
That
definitely
was.
scary for a little bit.
I mean, that's pretty telling. I mean, I feel like we thought the Broncos could come out and play games like that all year, so maybe this is just their one game where, a few things were clicking, and then the Chiefs just slipped up a little bit. And it's funny to say that the Chiefs slipped up, scoring 34 points, but
Yeah, Mahomes only threw for 350 and 3 touchdowns. So
But he also threw 3 picks, though.
he should have went for 450, yeah.
right.
Those picks
Right.
didn't help him out.
Yep. So
How about Jerick McKinnon leading the receptions and catches?
yeah, that's
The guy playing
Yep.
fantasy had him on the bench.
oh
Well, it
damn.
was actually
Yeah, that
cool to
hurt.
see the Broncos can actually score the football. It was nice to see.
I was gonna say who's did Jerry Jeudy score?
3 touchdowns.
3 TDs.
Yeah,
Yes, he
I was
did.
gonna say.
Yes, he did.
Woo!
Like I said, it was good. It was nice to see them be able to score the football.
Right.
I like
Well-
TD. I think he looks good.
I still think Cortland Sutton's better than him, but he hasn't really been proving me right, so I can't argue with you. All right, next up we had the Carolina Panthers going into Seattle playing the Seahawks.
What a disappointing game that was.
Dude, 30-24. I mean, dude, Gino was trying to make a push at the end of the game. He still threw for 3 touchdowns. I mean, it looked like he was going to have a chance to come back there at the end.
I feel like
Just couldn't get it done.
DK Metcalf dropped too many. Like, he dropped some balls, which is unlikely. He dropped a big one across the middle and like to a first down. Would have been a first down conversion. Like, it was just not their game.
The last year or two, I've seen that happen quite a few times where, like, yeah, he just drops one, like, across the middle or, like, just right in the breadbasket over top. He'll just, kind of bobble it a little bit and
Yeah.
miss it. But he'll run across the field, right? And he won't even know that he's getting ready to get slammed. He'll pull it into his chest and just knock that defender over and catch the ball. Like, I feel like he needs somebody to be, like, on his chest or right in his hip or hitting him in the head as he's catching it.
I mean, that might be his thing.
I guess. I mean, I'm joking, but it is kind of crazy how many catches he's made, like, just getting slammed. And he just knocks the defender over on the ground. All right. What do we got next? The other 4:30 game, Tampa Bay playing the San Francisco 49ers. We all had the Niners winning this. I don't think we saw this game happening though. 35-7, Tom Brady. I did say though, this had the potential to be a 3-tablet game, and it may have been.
I saw him throw it, but I don't think he threw it with enough force to break it. I think it was just like
Right.
The
Yep.
Bucs definitely
Yep.
got insurance on them things at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
They're
definitely.
paying the extra $5 a month.
Hey, Brock Purdy did his thing, man.
Dude, stepped in there.
He
You
did
know what I
his,
mean?
he did his
These
thing.
boys were doing it.
But the bigger picture is what's the extent of Debo's injury? That could be game changing.
They said he'll be back before the playoffs.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I mean,
they're
like, is he going to come back 100%? What's the long?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Like, I think that's the bigger picture. Not that he comes back for playoffs, but like,
Right.
Is he going to be Debo?
right.
A lot of
He was like that last year though too. He was banged up right in the playoffs, and he still was putting up
They got
numbers.
Kittle, they got McCaffrey.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, what's
yep.
crazy is
Dude, Purdy doesn't have any excuses. He's got talent all around him. Like, he needs to keep putting up numbers, or people are going to quickly start bashing him.
the Bucks are 6-7 in first place in their division. I don't think they're sweating it. They're just moving on to the next one.
You said 8-9.
Right.
They're going to get 2 dubs by the end of the year.
That's right. That's right. Yep. All right. Sunday night game. Miami Dolphins going into Los Angeles playing the Chargers. I mean, me and Pat thought the Dolphins were gonna
Tua
be able
was
to.
not that dog.
No, he was not.
Tua has not been that dog for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's really struggling, man. He is really
And
struggling.
I don't know if it's the defenses that have figured him out, or if they're just figuring the receivers out to where they're not as open. Like I don't know. But yeah, Herbert was balling on a budget. He was killing.
You know, I think he was just. I think he's just missing a couple wide receivers because when I was watching that game, it looked like he missed one or two over the top.
He definitely overthrew some of his receivers a couple of times.
Right. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Two is just like you said, man. He's really slipping.
A two game slip, that starts affecting the mental. We got hopefully they get it back because I still I wish the best for Miami, but Sunday night just wasn't it.
Hey, you called it. I love it.
Hey, I
love
had
it.
to.
100%.
I had to.
You only had the ball.
I just feel like the Chargers still aren't 100%. I mean, they're obviously not 100%, but
Hey,
they're good enough. They're out there.
Mike Williams, Keenan Allen was in full effect.
Right. Yep. So, all right. Monday night game.
But they play all
with Keenan Allen playing a season.
Well, good luck. Good luck.
The final game we had New England going into Arizona. Pat, you got it right, man. You got it right.
Mac Jones.
New England, man. That's crazy. 27 to 13. That's 27 to 13. I didn't see that score. I thought maybe it'd be the other way around. Like I thought it was gonna be a fairly high scoring game. I thought the Cardinals were gonna come up and just stack points.
Can I ask a question? Who is Pierre Strong?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
He's not running back,
You know what I mean? That's how that game went. Pierre Strong was killing the Arizona. Actually,
right?
Let's be honest. The highlight of this game was the touchdown catch from DeAndre Hopkins that didn't count.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Defender like this and just caught the ball like this as he was falling.
Dude, that was awesome. He just one-handed that ball.
That was actually the highlight of the game.
And Belichick, he picked up Pierre Strong at the Sheets down the street.
He actually saw him walk in the stadium and was like, "Hey,
looking for a job?
Yeah, what you doing tonight? You came in by yourself."
Average 40
right.
carry.
Yeah,
look at
right.
Receiving lines. Like he's just throwing to everybody.
Because they don't have a number one. There's no real number one.
They have Aguilar on their team, man. You know they got a number one.
They were busting on him for dropping the ball during the game.
Which is what he does.
Which is what he's famous for.
Which the other team finds that oh man, they're dropping the ball, and then they hit the people that can catch it.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing.
All right. Fun week.
Sir.
Week 14 was a fun week.
Yeah, it was.
Got a Monday night game, right?
Didn't
take that as a W.
disappoint. All right. All right, so week 15. On to the pick'ems. Let's do it. Thursday night, we have
good game.
San Francisco 49ers playing the Seattle Seahawks. Pat, you want to start us off here?
I've been going against them all year, but this week I'm taking them again. And 49ers are going to go into Gino's house and take them down.
All right. Mike.
Shout out to my grandfather. In Gino we trust. I'm going Seattle 12th man effect. They taking it at home against that little scared little BP Brock Purdy.
I got to agree with you. Geno Smith, 25 touchdowns this year.
Oh, I thought
over 3,400 yards passing.
That was crazy.
About to drop the 40-17 line.
Oh, hold on. I gotta put my pick.
I'm going the Seahawks too, man.
I like it.
I actually think I mean exactly what you said. The 12th man. I think they're gonna they're gonna get in Purdy's ear a little bit. They're gonna put some pressure on him. I think he's gonna make a few too many mistakes. Um, yeah,
Yeah, he had it.
I,
So
I think it's gonna be a close one. I think it's gonna be a real
Yeah.
close one, right? I think it might come down to a field goal.
Brock Purdy
But I
had a
think he does it.
mistakeless first week, which is great. I just don't think that's going to
Yeah.
continue. And without Debo Samuel, like I know they still have a lot of other weapons, Juszczyk, Ayuk
Yep.
and all that, but Debo is a huge factor in that offense. So
Right. Oh, yeah, definitely. He's he's doing the motions with him in the backfield. Like it just throws defenses off. With him not being able to do that, I think they're going to be able to do a little bit of containing that run game, and they're going to have to lean on Purdy a little bit, and he's just going to make too many mistakes. So, yeah, that's what I think is going to happen there. Man, we got our first week of Saturday games here.
hey, hold on. This is the first time I think our first pick wasn't unanimous. Like we actually didn't pick all the same team.
No, it would have to be because I never get the Thursday night games right.
That's a good thing for us then.
Right? No kidding. Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. So the first game on Saturday, the 1:00 game, Indianapolis Colts going in and playing the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, I think there's a lot of teams the Vikings would lose to after last week, right? I mean, but I can't see them losing to the Colts. I think this is going to be a get-right game for the Vikings. Give me the Vikings, as much as I don't think they're a good team.
you despise them. I love it. But I'm taking the Vikings too. Justin Jefferson is just having a ball out there on the field. I don't think that's going to stop, especially against the Colts, who I don't think have really stopped the number one receiver yet this year. So just give me the Vikings at home, especially at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Vikings got too much talent. I don't know if Jeff Saturday is going to be able to pull this one off, even though it's on Saturday.
Ooh, that's funny.
You know what I mean? I think the Vikings are going to take this one.
Yeah. All right. 4:30 game. Baltimore Ravens playing the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
This is going to be a game, dude.
The Browns at home, Deshaun Watson third week playing. I'm going to go with the Browns. Taking down the Ravens.
They would take down the Vikings too.
Yeah, they would.
Look, without Lamar Jackson, Tyler Huntley's status possibly up in the air. They barely beat Pittsburgh and Mitch Trubisky. I don't have a lot of faith in them right now. I know they're 9-4. I get it. They're tied for first or in first for their division. Give me Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns at home.
All right. So the Baltimore Ravens are going to win it in a close one because I'm going with the Cleveland Browns as well. I think Deshaun Watson, he's knocking that dust off. They're letting him run the ball a little bit. He's going to use his feet. He's going to just keep moving them chains, man. It's going to be I don't know. I feel like it might be a little bit close, but I think Cleveland kind of somewhat convincingly wins this game. Deshaun Watson hopefully lets loose. The 8:15 game. Miami Dolphins playing the Buffalo Bills.
This is something we've been waiting for.
This is, and I hate that Tua hasn't been playing well,
Yeah.
but the Bills' defense has been a little bit suspect lately.
So has Josh Allen.
So exactly. So this is looking to be a pretty tight game.
This game could go either way.
It really could. It's kind of a toss up here.
It's going to be a high scoring game. I think the only thing that's defeated the Dolphins the last 2 weeks is they can't hold on to the ball and run the ball. A lot of teams have been running the ball against them and holding the clock up, and I don't see either of these teams running the ball.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. So I think it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah, it's going to be high scoring. I wonder what the over-under is on this.
Man. I just don't like the way Tua's been playing. I'm taking the Bills. Dude, it's in Buffalo. It's going to be cold.
So I'm going with.
Tua might be that dog, but he's an
Over, I
inside
think,
dog.
on
He ain't an
42.
outside dog.
I'm going with something you said earlier. I'm going to take the words out your mouth, and it's going to be a get-right game for that dog, Tua. Give me the Miami Dolphins on the road in that weather, putting it down Josh Allen's throat. They're going to be jumping through the tables at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Right, even if they lose.
I don't know, man.
The Dolphins are going to be jumping through the tables.
Tua's that dog, but he's an inside dog. He ain't that outside dog.
I don't know what to do.
He's gonna be a lap dog this week.
He's gonna be the big dog on campus this week.
Hey, I mean, I honestly I can see it going either way. I mean, dude, if it gets in a shootout and you can't keep, 1-for-1 with the Bills with Tyreek and Waddle, I mean, got problems. What you got, Pat?
I don't know, man.
I know.
What's great is we get to watch this on Saturday night and not have to it's just it's gonna be
Dude, it's supposed to be cold and it's in Buffalo. I think that's the only reason why I got the edge.
We're getting some weather here in Pennsylvania on Thursday, which means in Buffalo they're probably getting some real weather.
Right.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
They're supposed to get some snow.
I'm going with Dolphins. I think both teams have wide receiver talent. Both teams have talent as a quarterback. But I think the factor in this game is going to be Jeff Wilson Jr. coming away with some rushing yards.
Ooh.
Someone say hot take. Someone say hot take.
You think they're going to start running the ball? That's good. They need to.
It might not even be runs.
Dude.
It might be flat passes, screen passes. I think he's going to be the factor.
Right.
We'll see Saturday night.
He might Jarrett McKinnon on him, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? 8 catches for 90 yards, Little dump off.
All right, Pat.
What we got?
What we got next? 1 o'clock game. Philadelphia going into Chicago playing the Bears.
Because I've been listening to some podcasts and some NFL talk, and they're all talking about how Justin Fields is going to run all over us. And how he's been running all over us. And we just stuffed Derrick Henry, so I'm going Philadelphia Eagles.
I don't even know who Justin Fields is, to be honest. I think our quarterback is going to show whoever this Justin Fields character is how to actually play football. So give me the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a close one. I mean, I gotta go with the Eagles. I gotta listen to that podcast, man. That one you said they're gonna run. I want to hear.
It sounds
I
like
wanna hear
it sounds like a bunch of Eagles haters. Is all it sounds like. They're probably all Cowboys.
I need to listen to it. This is great.
They have an over-under in this game at 48.5.
Is he going to be 100%? Is he? I mean, he's good to go.
Yeah, did he play all last week?
Did they play last week?
No, the Bears.
No.
Talk about it bye week. Yeah, but
yeah. So I don't know, man. Hopefully you guys aren't, looking ahead to us. I still got you guys winning the game. You guys will handle that. Atlanta Falcons going into New Orleans, playing the Saints. This one might be.
It's that dookie butter.
Right? This one could probably go either way also. I mean, you got the Saints not playing great football, right? I think we can all agree with that. But Desmond Ritter is coming out. They're letting him fly. I think he's going to at least throw the ball twice as much as Mariota, so he'll at least give him a chance.
Oh, 3 times again.
But oh man, dude, I feel like I'm like talking myself out of it, but I think I gotta go with the Saints. Kamara, please,
No,
please, just for my fantasy's sake,
don't say his name.
just have yourself a day, please. You haven't had yourself a day in a little while. Have yourself a day, please. Let's go. Give me the Saints.
Flip a coin.
New Orleans Saints. No reason. Like Kyle Pitts is on IR. The Saints are statistically better team. Alvin Kamara is better than Tyler Algier. Like I'm Saints, just Saints.
Right. I swear, if Jameis Winston comes in and just throws up 4 touchdowns, I'm like, yes! Please, just one beat to Kamara.
He can do that though.
Yeah,
he can
there's
actually
more
do
of that happening than anybody on the Falcons throwing 4 touchdowns. So you're lucky if they throw 4 passes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
but the Saints have also been shut out.
Well, the Saints
I'm going
also
Saints
shut out
also.
the Raiders.
Give me the Saints.
Right? The Saints also shut a team out, the Raiders.
Yeah, they shut the
when
Raiders
they were
out.
averaging 35 points a game.
Look, this season just doesn't make sense. You know,
It really doesn't.
Chance to get every question right, and that's all you can go off of because there's no real reason as to why any of these teams are winning or losing. Except the Eagles, obviously, they're just the best.
Yeah, GOAT status.
I mean, you guys had yourselves a hell of a draft and a hell of a free agency pool, so you guys better be putting up them numbers.
We got a secondary. That's all that matters.
No, you
Right.
got two receivers with 10 touchdowns apiece.
You have another receiver?
Devontae Smith.
Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown both have 10 touchdowns.
Wow, I feel like Devontae Smith has had some quiet touchdowns then. I didn't realize he had 10 touchdowns. Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice. He's not getting as much recognition.
Well, he's about 400 yards behind A.J. Brown, so that's probably it.
Well, yeah, but still he's getting them tutties.
I think one game was like 100-something yards, 170.
Yeah.
Something crazy.
He's had like 2 big games, like big games.
Yep.
All right, what we got next, Flag?
All right, Pat, you got Detroit Lions going into New York playing the Jets.
The Lions keep it rolling. Give me them Lions. I really hope they get some defense in the offseason because this team's going to be scary.
So, this week when the Detroit Lions win, they are going to be the 7th seed in the NFC, so they can make the playoffs. Give me the Detroit Lions.
I agree.
I like it.
That quarterback looking a little hurt there.
Mike White for pause, but again, just not this week, brother.
Right, yeah, definitely not this week. I mean, I just hope that them ribs heal up, whatever he's got going on there.
Get straightened out. We'll pick you next week. Go ahead.
Right, yeah, we'll get you going next week. All right, next up we have the Pittsburgh Steelers going in to play Carolina Panthers. Not particularly excited to watch this game. 2 5-8 teams. Give me the Panthers. I think that run game comes out. I think Panthers edge it out. Close one.
I mean, the Panthers just put up 30 points. Both running backs had like the same stat line, 76 yards. Pittsburgh lost. They had Trubisky in. I don't think Trubisky is that guy, but give me the Panthers.
There's nothing on the Pittsburgh Steelers that makes me want to pick that team.
I said this to some fans at work who are Pittsburgh Steelers fans. They literally have gotten rid of all their talent over like the past, I don't know,
The most,
5, 6. Like they just get rid of all their talent.
the best player on the team is the actual coach.
That's crazy. That's
Mike
crazy.
Tomlin might be the best player on the team.
No, that's crazy.
Give me the Carolina Panthers.
All right. All right, Pat.
What we got? Oh,
We got the Cowboys going into Jacksonville, playing the red hot Trevor Lawrence, pretty boy Lawrence.
he's dropping 350 a game right now. You know what I mean?
He is looking good. I'm glad you guys are picking. I'm glad you guys are picking these ones first.
Can they stop the Cowboys' offense? I'm only one pick behind you, and this is going to separate it. Give me them Jags.
I hate to break it to you, but the Bills are gonna get me ahead of you guys by a game. You guys are going rolling with the Dolphins in Buffalo. That ain't happening. So maybe this will help you even it up. Mike,
All right, here's what I got.
if there's ever going to be a game where it's close, you're definitely not going with the Cowboys.
All right, look. So I don't care how good Tony Pollard is,
That's my boy.
because he's the only good player on the Dallas team.
Wow.
They're not going to go into Jacksonville and win. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, I didn't even notice they were the home team, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dude, Trevor Lawrence struggled all year with winning those games. He had a lot of close games, but when he goes up against a good defense, he struggles. Cowboys are going to beat them.
Yeah, that pass rush is a little mean.
They're gonna get under his skin. Michael Parsons is gonna have himself a day. He didn't show up last week for whatever reason. I think Trevor Lawrence though, he likes to hold on to the ball a little too long. That ain't happening against the Cowboys. Next game, Kansas City Chiefs going into Houston, playing the Texans. They're probably favored by 30. They're gonna win by 40. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna stumble against this team. Give me the Chiefs.
Hey, look, this is a
They were a little embarrassed, right, by the Broncos. I think they're
this
pissed.
is a misleading game. The Chiefs did not play well last week. They still won.
No.
They put up a lot of points, but did not play well. And the Houston Texans actually played very well and lost a close game. So, like, I don't know if Houston's, like, tanking on purpose or they're just doing their absolute best and just losing games. Like, I don't know what it is. Either way, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
When the Chiefs roll into Dallastown High School this weekend, they are going to put up 40 points on this Texans team.
Right.
Give me them Chiefs. There'll be no first downs for the Wildcats.
I mean, maybe they'll do the same thing the Cowboys did and just gift them a few
I
turnovers.
hope a Dallastown high school graduate who played football is watching this.
It's,
First
Shout
down
out,
for Dallastown.
with the keeper.
Yeah, who's that? Chris Hunt with the keeper?
Yeah. First one with the keeper. All right. Arizona Cardinals going into playing Denver. Kyler Murray,
This is a tough one too.
right?
Shoot.
We're at 44 minutes.
I'm going to go with
Just a heads up.
Russell Wilson in the Denver
Yep.
Broncos. If he played
Okay.
like he did last week versus this Arizona team without Kyler Murray, I think they actually have a chance.
we low key saw the potential of what they were supposed to be all season. Arizona had probably their worst game of the season on Monday night. Denver's at home; they have a good defense. As hard as it is to pick, I'm taking Denver.
Yeah, I got to agree. They looked like they were coming together. Did you guys see? Did you see that pick six that Russell Wilson had?
Yes.
That was pretty embarrassing, man.
100%.
He's got. I mean, that's pretty bad, but yeah, I think they can handle Colt McCoy and the Cardinals. Next game, New England Patriots going into Las Vegas, playing the Raiders. I got the Patriots. At a close one, low scoring game. I'm gonna say 20 to 17.
I'm going to. Are you done? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Raiders.
They don't win at home.
I got the Raiders. They have to win this game.
They do.
Have to win this game. I'm taking the Raiders.
Record?
Raiders. I mean, I'm glad you pulled that up. Raiders actually annihilate them in offense, but the Patriots annihilate them in defense. But better offense beats better defense. Give me the Raiders. Chip clip.
Give me that. I'm going to go with the New England Patriots. I think Belichick's going to find a way to shut down Devontae Adams. And I think the defense is actually going to hold these Raiders down. Give me the New England Patriots.
All right. Tennessee Titans playing the Los Angeles Chargers.
Dude, the Chargers are looking hot. And they're healthy. I'm going with the Chargers. If they get ahead on the Titans have no offense other than Derrick Henry.
The quadruple-headed monster is alive and in full effect. Eckler, Williams, Allen, Herbert, at home. Give me the lightning bolts.
I agree. Chargers. I don't. Yeah, Titans just been struggling. Chargers seem to be just getting it together, so I think they're going to be a tough team to beat the remainder of the season.
Yeah.
Next game, we got Cincinnati Bengals going into Tampa Bay, playing Tampa Brady.
Tampa Brady
be struggling these days. And the Bengals, they're not getting stopped. I think they're just going to roll over them. Tampa Bay is they're just struggling. Mike,
tell me why I think Tampa Bay wins this game.
I don't know why. Because there's no evidence to show or prove that could happen.
I have a gut feeling Tom wins this game. But I'm going to play the odds because I need some wins. Cincinnati Bengals should win this game. So give me Cincinnati.
I like it. It could be one of those weird games. It does feel like it now you say that.
So
but
I think Joe Squared is going to go in there and beat the Tampa Bay Bucks. But when we talk about the Bucks, I don't know if it's necessarily the team's issue is Brady. As old as Brady is, he does look good in games. Their team just looks a lot slower this year. The defense looks slower. The receivers don't look like they're separating as much. Tom Brady's still playing like Tom Brady. He's never been like a big 60, 70-yard passing guy. Like, he's still doing his 7-yard slant passes, throwing 50 times a game. I just think that team looks slow. The defense isn't as good as it once was. I think the Bengals come out on top.
My man just dogs on the Buccaneers for a straight minute. It's Cincinnati.
So, you sound like one of my rants. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, we got the rematch.
That's right, man. We got the soccer game coming up. New York going into Washington playing the Commanders.
Hold on. Imagine if they can you add tie in there? Imagine if they tie twice in the same season, same team.
How many points do I get if I pick a tie?
We'll give you 10 points. Yeah, we'll give you 10 points if you want to pick a tie. But you know this game's going to be 17
10
to
if it's wrong.
Oh, that's a gamble.
Oh, go for it,
that
Pat.
note, give me them Commanders. Taking them down again.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Commanders at home. They just had a bye week. The Giants just got absolutely embarrassed in their home stadium. Like I don't think the Giants are going to make the playoffs again. I think Detroit Lions are going to slide in that last spot, or the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know, where we're at yet. But Commanders going to come in there. They're going to dominate. They'll win by like 10, maybe 11. Could be wild.
I think this is going to be like a 14-17 game where Tyler Heineke goes down.
Actually, me too.
Tyler Heineke, last minute drive, goes down, sets up the field goal. They win it. And a close one. And a close one. I don't think they're going to dominate this game.
Commandies.
All right, last game, Monday night. Los Angeles Rams going in to Green Bay. Dude, it's supposed to be single-digit temperatures. Packers, they don't lose when it's below 8 degrees. Yeah, give me the Packers. I think the Packers come out and
in Lambeau.
They play a good game. They play a good game, not a great game. They play a good game, and it's going to be just good enough to beat the Rams.
Yeah, Green Bay had a bye week last week, right?
Yeah.
I believe so. So I think Aaron got a little rest on his thumb, a little rest on his ribs, a little rest on his knee, a little rest on his elbow, a little rest on his hip. So he's feeling a little good.
Sounds like he needs to go to see a surgeon.
Green and yellow all day. Give me the Cheeseheads on Monday night against the struggling Rams. Even though Baker is that he's next. He's the next dog.
Baker is not that dog.
He just came from a place that had dogs.
Yeah, they had dogs.
Mike Vick, look good boy. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Ow!
All right,
Bring it.
Crazy. That's crazy. Shout out to you. Love you. Thanks for what you did.
I'm going to go Green Bay Packers just so I can get a Monday night game right. You guys have both picked the Packers. I'm going my Packers. Shout out to Elvis.
Our last 4 games are all the same. That's not good.
That is not good.
That is not good.
Hey, I almost went with the Giants. Too. I should have.
Hey, you got time. You got time.
Saquon can squat a car, but he's just not looking as good as he once was.
Nah, but Daniel Jones, man, I don't know. He might be able to get it down with his legs. He might be able to keep moving the chains.
Well, first he's going to get up, and then he's going to get down with the sickness.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, what healthy wide receivers do the Giants have? I think that's the only reason why I think I'm leaning a little more towards the Commanders. I just don't think Daniel Jones has. Yeah, Darius Slayton.
I actually don't know. They have a guy with the name H, Hogden or Hodges or the Hogby. I don't know his name. Go to the Giants game last week.
Yeah, Bellinger, tight end. He's questionable.
No.
Their guard's questionable. Leonard Williams is questionable. Is Chase Young gonna play? He's questionable.
Hodgins. They have Richie James, Darius Slayton, and Isaiah Hodgins. Are their receivers? The Giants.
And Matt Breida, bro.
And Tyrod Taylor played last week, so that's a good sign for Daniel Jones.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor's been on so many teams. I mean, he went 5 for 5 and threw a TD.
Yeah, when it was garbage time, he did great.
He did great. Ah,
All right, well,
all right.
that's
I
it.
think that just about does it.
I'm taking the top spot this week, Swag.
Oh,
Nah,
oh,
I'm getting 2 games up on you, man.
ooh.
That Bills game and that Cowboys game. Dub City.
I'm messaging Trevor Lawrence right now.
Hey, you better tell him to get some sleep. Actually, tell him to stay up because he's gonna be on bed rest for a few days after that game. All right, Mike.
It's that time
I'll
where
drive
you
this
know
out.
what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, like, subscribe to your favorite PMD football talk. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Peace.